Hey everybody, clearing, pine cone clearing. Oh, and claiming our independence, spirit animal of independence. Okay, so I'm shuffling today and I got two cards falling out. One was transformation and the other one was clarity. So there is a transformation specifically for the divine feminines regarding clarity and what we are emitting out into the universe because of the healing and the crystalline nature of our refining process that has brought us into Empress status as far as the energy is concerned. I just realized that's why the crown is on today. So there's some congratulations for the DF collective in order here, because there is a new level of pristine energetic emission into the cosmos. And it's a group effort, I'm hearing. So let's see, how are the DFs emitting? What is the energy the DFs are emitting into the earth plane as a collective right now? What is it we can see? Thank you, Divine Creator. What is it that the DFs are emitting? Okay, so we are getting four things here. We're getting commitment, understanding commitment, inner work, and the epiphanies when we are in times of solitude, possibly twin flame separation, periods of that, or when we are in these chrysalis phase. All of these cards in the reverse are telling me we are also going to get a message in the upright, but this loosely said that DFs are no longer commitment driven. DFs are now open to what is, regardless of the expectation or drive to result in a commitment of sorts that's set in stone or only that will do. There is a more open-hearted, open-minded presence. Divine feminines, you are openly curious about things without prematurely wishing to jump into unjustified commitment. You've learned from your karma and you've done the inner work so that even these periods of solitude that are bewildering and mystifying, if we're not interpreting them with grace, those periods where things don't feel fair or things don't move forward or the illusion of stagnation. You've done enough inner work to now work with them, to swing with it, to flow with it. And that means you're able to see all of it accurately. Let's see how this is going to be reciprocated by the universe. What's coming in for the DFs in this energy? What is the universe's response to the DFs being in this energy? Truth transcends illusion. Divine feminines, you've put down the attachment to what you think needs to be there. And now love can be revealed. That is a gorgeous message. Okay, let's get on to the daily Divine Masculine check-in. What can we see, Divine Creator, for where the Divine Masculines are at in response to this crystalline energy of the DFs? I hope you all can feel it. There is so much love in the air. What is it we can see for the Divine Masculine collective? How are the Divine Masculines thinking of the connection? I'm going to add a few extras in today. How are the Divine Masculines thinking about their Divine Feminine specifically? So not just the connection, but the feminine as well. How are the Divine Masculines feeling on the heart space about the feminine? Let's do the connection and the feminine on the heart space, because we can have a difference of opinion about how we feel the connection is versus how we feel about the person. there can be a differentiation. What are the divine masculines wishing for themselves in an autonomous way because of the connection? What are they wishing for the two, the counterparts within the connection? What action are the divine masculines taking for themselves? What action are they taking towards the connection? What is the biggest personal challenge? What is the biggest challenge they have for the connection and the solution for each? And where is the connection going in the lives of the DMs and towards union? Okay, very deep reading today. So what is it we can see for the DMs thinking about the connection? Transformation and coming out of hermit mode. So there is something that is emerging. The DMs know it. The DMs know that the times are changing. The wind of change is here, and they can feel that it's on the upswing towards a rebirth. They've been in hermit mode, but there's a little bit of a movement now. So a little bit of light coming in. What do the DFs need to know? Depth, lake. Yeah, so they're coming up for air. They're resurfacing. Literally, the DMs are resurfacing into the connection. It's within their reach now. There's this butterfly or moth in this hand. It's within their reach. They're coming out of hermit mode. They're surfacing. Okay. DFs, here the DMs come, or they know that they will be coming back around. What are the DMs thinking about the DFs, specifically about their DF at this time? Wow, commitment. So DFs, you just got the King of Pentacles, and here the divine masculines are accurately seeing you that way. So they know they've never let this connection go. They know that you've been this prospect for commitment. They know their standards are higher than anything, especially where it comes to you. They know that they have only wanted to go forward in this connection when it's been appropriate, divinely guided, ordained. And they have never truly walked away. So they are still hanging on. And solidity, inner core. So this peace, they still cannot deny that you give them peace like no other when they tune into you, despite all of it. What are the divine masculines feeling on the heart level, intuitively, for the connection? The spiritual wisdom that cuts through all illusion, all the brain fog, all the options. There is a bell ringing truth. When they tune into it, that's that crystalline clarity. So your DM is absolutely in alignment with this level of progress that the DFs have been making. And we get beginnings east. The sun shall rise. It is a new dawn, I'm hearing. Wow, so divine feminines, your divine masculine is seeing a new dawn here. That can also say that some are waking up to the connection, seeing it on a much more spiritual, energetic level, by contrast with all of the things around. Their hearts know the way. What are they feeling on the heart space for their actual divine feminine? Ooh, wow, temperance and divine feminine both in the reverse. So they see that this becoming hasn't just been their fault for not coming forward. They really have had, the divine has opened their heart's eyes, I'm hearing, to where you've still needed more growth, where this spaciousness in the connection has made you into a diamond, I just heard. They see a becoming in you that is extraordinary. The things that dreams are made of, I just heard. Oh, wow. You defy all the rules, regulations, turn of phrase, status quo. You're a miracle. You're an angel, divine feminines. Your divine masculine knows that you are becoming something that the world has never seen, extraordinary. You are the full package, and you've had, I'm hearing the divine masculines say that divine feminines are late bloomers. I'm going to unpack that a little bit right here. So, like a fine wine. So you truly are continuing to channel the aliveness and the fullness of something that has no boundary, no limitation to the expression. You continue to blow your divine masculine's mind with the surprises, the aliveness, the innovation, the growth. Just when they think you can't become more extraordinary than you are, you show them something that they've never seen, a new facet. This is how they feel for you on the heart space. Creation. And here we have the card that came out the other day. This is so incredible because this message, this is the crone archetype, the wise woman, the elder, the wisdom embodied. This has come out in so many personal readings lately, that the divine feminines are being asked to not reject the wisdom, to embrace it, to include it, even if you're young, no matter what age. It can be a little bit of an ego struggle to attune to this eternal aspect. It can feel foreign, it can feel masculine, it can feel past its prime, it can feel in the objectification templates like it is no longer valuable. But you are assured that this is the difference between your full potential and coming into your full potential, or the potential for your full potential, or embodying your full potential. Divine feminines of all ages understand you're an old soul starseed, light worker, earth worker, starseed, and allow the blossoming of your full potential without fear that it will age you, define you in a negative light, put people off, leave people behind. Step into the majesty, into the Empress energy of what you truly are, because your divine counterpart is seeing you almost poised to embody this. I'm actually feeling a very cosmic supernova kind of awesome wonder. Wow. What is the wish for the divine masculines regarding their own sovereign path right now as it relates to the journey? Oh, they are clearing out third-party situations. They are eliminating external, too many people being involved. They're seeing that they have truly chosen on the heart things that align more with this connection. And now they have their work cut out for them to release some energy or energies right now. Oh, cleansing storms. So they know that there is a flurry of energies that are going to be released out of their life. Oh, I just heard some people are not going to like the things that the divine masculines have chosen to do. Some of the things the divine masculines have chosen are pulling them away from certain karmic alliances, connections, historical groups of friends and business associations, and even family. The divine masculines are cutting ties with things that have been volatile in negative ways, that have not produced growth. They are ending some of these things because they are coming closer to the divine feminines. And they're understanding that it's not something to feel guilt and shame about, that there is a releasing that is a natural process. It's akin to the seasons, the weather cycles. They know that everything goes in cycles and that it all is permanent, impermanent, I just heard. That it's always changing and always remaining the same. And so in that sense, there's nothing that we can do that does not find its natural harmony and balance in certain regard. What are the divine masculines doing next regarding the wishing to do in the connection regarding the divine feminine? Passion, Page of Wands and Knight of Wands. They're wanting to be a free spirit and put down the guard regarding the passionate connection and exploring the passionate connection. Purity, Ice. This is a period of separation. They're wanting to come out of separation and just test the charge between the two, the sensual charge, the chemistry. Chemistry. They're very curious about what this connection will be like from this point of purity, and how that soul fire, once these other things are cleared and the connection is allowed to be there without certain third-party situations, people with opinions that don't align with the connection. Divine masculines are removing themselves, even moving great distances to be apart from these things. And they are incredibly curious what this will do to the connection on every level. What actions are the masculines taking in their own right now? They're freeing their minds. They want to free your mind from the confusion. They want everybody, you and them, to come out of powerlessness, hopelessness, and they want to keep trusting the energetics. They can never go back to the ways of the mind, I just heard. They're going to always forevermore drop into their heart and feel into the energetic potentials rather than logic-y anything anymore. Ignition, fire, exactly. They've set something in motion, aligning with the eternal aspects, the eternal love, the soul, that they can never go back to strictly looking at things through the mind's eye. They now understand that the mind is a tool that the soul can harness, but the mind should never entrap the soul. What are the divine masculines doing specifically that will bring them towards the connection consciously? Coming out of separation with a love offer, a friendship offer, a genuine offer, breaking the ice, communication. Woo. And we get connection, the biome. There is no distance, no circumstance that the divine masculines are unwilling to span. I just heard come hell or high water. That's a wave right there. You, everyone watching. This stuff cracks me up. Spirit guidance are a bunch of comedians. And cosmic jokes. Ancestors are coming in saying that don't get them started. I'm hearing them say, no, get us started. That's the river of life. Okay, so the divine masculines are determined. It's go time, I just heard. What is the biggest challenge for the divine masculines? Still dealing with the truth about heartache. Still working out the tenderness, coming into emotional virtuosity so that they know how to navigate all things, so they're not afraid of heartache and pain. They're still looking at the big picture and seeing it all come into focus. The mystery, dark matter. Yeah, they're still becoming comfortable with the uncertainty and balancing out so that they're just good. And that they don't have any earthly cares. What are they processing and challenged by regarding the connection specifically? Ooh, the Empress and the Empress's balance. So, didn't we get that already? Was it the Queen of Wands balancing out? I think it was in the reverse. This is the same combination, but this is even more. So they are challenged by the divine orchestration. I'm seeing a mobile hanging in space and the fine balance that animates the whole system of this, the divine wind that plays with the different balance points of the mobile. They're becoming aware of that energy that moves through it. That's the challenge for them with the connection, is seeing it all as a divine process and a divine thing. Home, earth. They're getting used to having this awakened spiritual assessment of reality, and now seeing all of the material realm, our planet, this life, this incarnation through that lens. It's an incredibly boundless, cosmic, big picture that they're tuning into, and they're seeing you as part of that cosmic thing. Where's the connection going in the near future? Oh wow, the foundation towards bringing you into commitment. This can be marriage, life partnership, the mother, home, living together, moving. They're working towards a foundation with you, Divine Feminine, that seats you on the throne next to them. Wow. And we get richness. They are still establishing their abundance to the level worthy of an empress, I just heard. Energetically, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, divine masculines are balancing out root chakra. So many things in the material realm are about to come into their final resting place. Stick with this for a second. A new equilibrium based on this new purity that can act as cornerstones for the future, the richness, the abundance that's coming for the counterparts. Whoa. This is a very profound reading. Okay, what can we see for the feminines watching? This is really interesting. What are the feminines? Quickening, exponential expansion. The slow becoming is about to all make sense. And it's going to look, 43, self-love. It's going to look like it magically happened overnight when these things land, touch down in the physical that have been becoming in the energetic realms. Ye of little faith, watch and wait. For what the divine decrees will be set on a solid foundation for all of eternity. This is the new earth. This is the new heaven on earth coming in. Oh. I'm hearing with my eyes closed, open your eyes, children of the divine, and see it become in real time. Wow. We are really, truly in for something astonishing, everybody. This is a very special reading. What are we getting for the divine masculines? Seal of Venus, elemental magic, self-love, protection. Okay, is there something going on astrologically speaking with Venus right now? Self-love, protection. Well, Venus is the feminine, and self-love we just got in the feminine card. So divine feminines, keep loving yourself and setting your heart apart for pain-free, full expression of love, full receptivity of love, because it's coming. In divine masculines, you have done so well to protect this until your feminine could receive the amount of love, you beautiful divine beings, that you are capable of giving. You are the ones that can, and your divine feminines are the luckiest feminines on the planet. I want to say that the divine is reminding me to tell you there is not a finite number of twin flames. It's a threshold. The first waves, the first fruits are the first ones to have the faith that believes in these things to the degree that they can actually access it through free will. And forevermore on the planet, these relationships will set the bar for the new legacy and standard. So just be love, be an example in the world. Much love, everyone. Bye for now. Oh.